Hi, I'm Lynn Gobeil, and welcome to our program for today. We'd like to remind you that if you'd like to see any of the old Barnstable Todays, they're all available at www.town.barnstable.ma.us. That, of course, is the town of Barnstable's website. Earlier today, we had a chance to talk with Elizabeth Worthbane. She is the marketing director for the Business Improvement District for the Village of Hyannis. Welcome to Main Street, Hyannis. Main Street, Hyannis looks a lot better today than it did 10 years ago, and that's because of the work that the BID has done. Elizabeth, you're the marketing director for BID. What does BID stand for? What do you do? What is this?
BID is a business improvement district that is legislatively put in place to take care of an area that needs extra help. And due to Cynthia Cole's efforts over the past 8 years, the BID has improved Main Street tremendously with the town's efforts, okay? The BID has put in light poles, has widened the sidewalks, has added outdoor seating to the restaurants, has improved the gardening on Main Street, the whole infrastructure really for Main Street, but also the facades of the stores. We've marketed Main Street as a destination for the visitors, but also the locals. The BID is also kind of a lobby, per se, for the interests of Main Street itself. And Main Street has really needed this because over the course of the past 20 years, Main Streets across America have seen a huge decline due to the rezoning and the malls and just the way that the marketplace has evolved. So the BID has been great for Main Street. Sorry.
None of this can be done without money. Where does all the money come from?
Well, the money comes from all different sources. It comes from the businesses being successful. It comes from grants from the state, the town, the government. The money that supports the BID is built into the structure of all the property owners on Main Street, of how they pay with their taxes. It's a levy.
So if anybody, any of the stores, the restaurants on Main Street want to join the BID, they can do that and they pay a little extra tax on it.
That's right.
And that helps to support all the things that go on here.
Over 90% are in the BID. It's really a sort of a community thing, and everybody helps each other. The BID is actually kind of like a Noah's Ark going down through our world, filled with all of the locally owned stores, and we help each other. So, I mean, the BID is a great structure, and it's great for Hyannis, it's great for Cape Cod, it's great for Massachusetts.
Okay, we're here. It's in the closing stages of the month of October, and that means it's going to be Halloween. This is the reason we're here today. Tell us about your Halloween celebration.
Halloween is huge for Main Street. It's wonderful. People from all over Cape Cod come to Main Street, thousands of people, families with their children, and they stroll up and down the street, and the shop owners, the businesses, buy candy and come out, and they come in costume, they do tattoos on the children's arms, they make special treats, they paint their faces, they read stories, they have special music that goes along with Halloween. And this year we're going to have an age 3 to 6 year old contest for cutest costume contest in front of Polio's Pizza. And the high school is going to judge. I mean, everyone wins, but it's just going to be bringing people out to the community very safe and sweet, like Halloween used to be. Or it should be.
Oh, it should be. Sure.
Supposed to be.
Sure.
And so that's coming up this Saturday, and it's 4 to 6 on Main Street. And we have the library is going to do special things out in front as well. So it's going to be great.
Does anybody have to register to participate, or
Nope.
can families just show up and come in and just walk up and down and go in the stores?
Just show up and park in our parking lots on North Street and also behind the museum. We have a lot of parking. Just come with a great attitude. Bring your children, dress up, walk up and down the street, see your neighbors. So it's going to be really...
And the time, once again?
4 to 6 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay. After Halloween, although we've already seen it in the stores, they're starting the Christmas celebration. You're going to do a Christmas stroll again this year?
Yes, Saturday, December 5th. We do a stroll, which is it's called the Hyannis Village Christmas Stroll. So it really encompasses this whole area, Main Street and the waterfront. And from 9 to 10 in the morning at British Beer Company, there's a breakfast with Santa, where all the children are photographed. And then after that, they come out on the street. So from 11 to 4, we will have events up and down Main Street with strolling carolers. We'll have horse-drawn buggy. We'll have a trolley with Kevin from COD. doing Christmas carols off the trolley. We'll have a treasure hunt in the stores. We're going to have food outside on the street with the theme of international Christmases or international holidays. So you'll have stolen from Germany, and you'll have, the pizza from Italy, and, special delectable from Portugal, and Brazilian food up and down the street. There will be face painting, and there'll be craft making, and, it's another community event on Main Street. And that's Saturday, December 5th. Really 9 to 7, because after Main Street they go to the waterfront and see the boat parade.
Right.
So that's how we include all of Hyannis. So it's a full day, but you can pick and choose parts that work for you and your family. And it'll be in the Cape Cod Times, and there'll be posters sent out to all the children in Barnstable through the backpacks.
We'll get back to you on Christmas, I'm sure, a little bit later. We can do another interview. We can have some fun. You can tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, as it comes in.
But I'd like to change the focus just a little bit.
Okay.
As marketing director of the BID, you just recently celebrated your 10th anniversary of the Business Improvement District in the village of Hyannis. And one of the questions I want to ask you as we stand here is, there's a restaurant across the street, there's a couple right down here to our right.
Yeah.
And you can do a lot of outdoor dining on Main Street. Could you tell me, please, a little bit about how it came about that outdoor dining is now available all over Main Street?
That's right. It was a process. Many years ago, it wasn't zoned. It wasn't allowed. And actually, it started to be allowed as the smoking ban occurred. And then they had some ideas about having people outside. And then slowly, the perception was changed. And I put Cynthia Cole in charge of a lot of that outdoor dining is a good idea. And it's maybe people won't be eaten by mosquitoes. And maybe, disasters won't happen. And the sidewalks were widened to accommodate people. And now it seems to be one of the best things on Main Street. People come to Main Street in the summer and they say, I could sit outdoors and soak in that beautiful atmosphere. I mean, that's really what Main Street's about. It's a community center. So outdoor dining has been a huge boon for Main Street.
And it starts around 10 or 11 in the morning, and it goes until who knows what time at night. And it has been successful, has it not?
It has been huge. I mean, there were 1, and then there were 2, and then maybe 3. And now, most of the restaurants have been applying for outdoor dining licenses. They just see how important it is. People come to Cape Cod to be outside and see the flowers and see other people. That's the beauty of Main Street. You see your neighbors, and you talk to the shop owners, and you get to your gossip, and you learn what's really happening in the community.
Sure. And standing right behind us, we have the JFK statue. And I know I drive up and down Main Street an awful lot, and how many thousands of people have had their pictures taken here? That's another
it's huge. It actually is the most popular place to take a photo for a tourist, is this statue. And I know you were instrumental in...
I had a little to do with it.
Yes, you had something to do with it, and we love it, and we love the seagrass and the whole presentation. It's very Cape Cod. It's what I think a tourist is looking for when they come here. They want a sense of that past and the Kennedy glory. So the museum has been great for Main Street. I mean, it really is a centerpiece. So we're very thankful, and we want to build on more positives on Main Street to make it a destination for the locals and for the visitors.
I'd like to thank Elizabeth Worthbein for joining us today and giving us all that great information about the Business Improvement District. And don't forget to join them on Halloween for the big Halloween parade. And now let's take a look at the meeting schedule for today.
Wednesday, October 28th from 7 to 11 p.m. is the Old Kings Highway meeting on Route 149. Currently, no meetings are scheduled for this Thursday or Friday.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Len Gobeil.